Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm so way too much energy, honestly. We're playing this game again, Final Fantasy 2. Last thing we did was something like this cave. We did this cave thing and we got a black mask. You know what? I don't know what the black mask is for, but I want to go back in the cave and find those masked people and tell them, look, I got your thing. I forgot what it says it does. Hold on. I want to see what they do. It says, oh, treasured possession of the tropical islanders. I think I can find them relatively easily. I just want to see what they're going to tell me. This might be a waste of time, but is it ever in an RPG game? What is time? What is time in an RPG game? I'm really happy because so many cool things have happened in the last 48 hours for me personally. Like, I told you if you follow me on Twitter, my mom got me a GameCube controller. I picked out a white one because all my stuff is white. Nobody knows this really because I don't really talk to anyone, but I collect white stuff, like particularly instruments. So I have two white guitars. I have a white digital piano and I have my Yeti. My Blue Yeti mic is white. It's either white or pink. Like a certain, I mean, I like all shades of pink. Light pink is kind of the vibe. Like my mouse pad is pink, and I've showed it before. I'll show you it right now. Like this is my mouse. Can you see it? It's pink. Okay, and then this is my mouse pad. That's a cat. It's pink, and it's a white cat. Honestly, my favorite color is purple. Specifically, I really like pastel shades of purple. Beautiful. I like soft colors, things that like look soft. Like the color of these ladies' hair, kind of like that a lot. I don't buy purple stuff though, because, and I've been like this for years, like literally since like I was 23, that was 1,000 years ago. I don't buy purple stuff because if it breaks or gets dirty, I'll lose my mind. I get really, I don't want to say I get attached to objects, but I'm very sentimental about literally everything. Like even if I get a Christmas present, I really won't open it for a long time. Like I remember one time, I have my 3DS, if you remember what those are, is purple, and I'll take months to open it. Like my mom bought me a mini sewing machine for Christmas last year. I have not opened it, it's on the box. She also bought me a water flosser that I really wanted. Have not opened it. I haven't done it. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyways, why is something gotta be wrong with me just because I'm different? That doesn't mean that something is wrong with me by default. I'm unlearning a lot of things. Oh yeah, so purple stuff, if something I get that's purple gets dirty, I just can't handle it. I really like, if I'm gonna have something that's purple, I'd rather it be something like bedding, you know, like a blanket. Something cozy, like slippers. That I don't mind, you know, because it's just like, it's so useful. And I think purple is so, like I said, I just feel like it's such a soft color that makes sleep better. I think there's something psychological about that. I'm pretty sure I even read something about that specifically, that purple helps you sleep better. Look it up and tell me I just made that up. Yeah, so I don't buy purple stuff. Although I would like to, maybe one day. But so another cool thing, yeah, so I got this controller coming and I'm really excited to see what it's gonna be like. I tried to practice on my Xbox controller to see like, is this gonna be too heavy? Because you know I messed up my wrist. And I've played Batman Arkham Asylum a little bit and Unravel with the controller. It was fine, but I feel like when I was playing Batman, it kind of hurt a little bit, but that was also when my wrists were like peak hurting. So I don't know if the GameCube controller is gonna be the same. Okay, so you don't care? This is what they said last time. Somebody was like, don't take our black mask. I can't put the mask on. Yeah, okay, they don't know I have it. Wow. Okay, so, you know, I'll just buy some stuff to make up for coming down here. There's nothing I really need. I could buy more Gaia drums. These do earth damage, but it didn't actually, I feel like it didn't do that much damage, but I'll just buy some anyways. Who cares? Alright, I think I can use teleport. Does anybody know that? So we can get out of here? Ah, wonderful magic. Okay, so I guess we go back to Hilda. I think this Final Fantasy is cool because in the second one, you don't need a port to land your ship. I think? I'm not sure if I just made that up. In the first one, you do need a port, which is kind of sucks because then you can't just land wherever you want. But it was okay. I mean, like, The first one is so specific. I feel like that's what makes it good. It's really hard to find your next objective in that game. At least it was for me. So I thought that was kind of cool though. Where did I stay? Was it this game where someone charged me like $700 to sleep at the inn? 1,000. This is insane. I've never seen these numbers in an RPG game. To sleep? That's like one of those like luxury hotel experiences. If we're talking about Gil being dollars, that's like, oh, come to Norway and sleep in an igloo. Do you know? I don't know if you've ever seen those like, you know, those videos like 10 unique hotel experiences, or like the Maldives or something like that. 1,000 a night? You gotta be kidding me. I'm way too loud. I can feel it. I mean, I don't know how loud, but I'm pretty loud. Very, very loud. I think my neighbor is home. Hilda, you better want to talk to me. I forgot her dad just passed away, actually. Rest in peace to the king. Are you guys still grieving? Of course. I've only been gone for a day. Not even. Deist is an island kingdom located... Yeah, I went there. I already went there. You lost your king. Rest in peace, Rip King. Let me see if Hilda's still grieving. She laughs when she's sad. So, let's see if she's still doing that. She is. She is. Still upset. I laugh when I'm angry, but I don't laugh when I'm sad. I just cry. Okay, you lost your king, but... Oh yeah, that's right. Gordon's in charge now. And he got cozy real fast. Gordon. When the Emperor first moved against Deist, we dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish. I went to an island. Did I not go to the right island? But the Emperor feared the power of the dragoons. Yeah, we learned about this. If you go to Deist and get a Wyvern? Oh, I didn't go to the right place? Where are they? It's an island kingdom located in the sea east of the snow plains. Oh, man. Wait a second. What? Okay, I didn't go to... I went somewhere else. Where did I go? I mean, I went south. I mean, I went all the way south. I mean, like, look at the map. Oh, you know what? It's literally that giant thing. I can't point to the screen, but you see, like... Okay, wait. This is the snow plains. To the east is like... You know, it's that island over there. I thought it was this tiny island. It's not my fault there's multiple islands. They should have been more specific. All I heard was south and east of snow plains, and I kind of feel like that was kind of southeast. Look at, I discovered something new. I was somewhere I wasn't even supposed to go. And I got something I don't even know how to use. And I feel like that's good. That's something to be proud of. Okay, well this is easier. It is, men. Wait, how am I supposed to get my ship over here? How am I supposed to get my ship? Oh wow, I really have to. This is like one of those cute tricks they did last time. I really have to sail all the way south because this game, it will go like from the bottom of the map to the top. Cute, clever. All right, I gotta go all the way down. See, that's why I was confused because I was like, I knew I had to go south. Hopefully, no, this definitely is gonna take me right to the top of where I need to go. Look at that, magic. This is flat Earth here. This is what it looks like. Right? Is that how it works? I guess it wouldn't work like that. That would be like... That wouldn't make any sense. Because flat Earth would, like, the concept is that... If I say that, I feel like you can't even say that. Will this video get flagged if I'm just talking about the concept of flat Earth? Right? It's like you would fall off, right? That's the concept, is like, oh, eventually it ends. This one, it just connects from one side of the map to the next. Like, it's a portal. It doesn't end. It's limbo. You know what? I think, what is it called? I'm about to say Jack the Ripper. Jack Sparrow. Pirates of the Caribbean. In that movie, isn't it the concept... Does that movie exist in a world where it's flat Earth? Because do you remember? Spoilers. If you've never seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I'm pretty sure it's World's End. Third movie, right? World's End. That's where they have to go to, like, talk to... I forgot where they do. Is that where the pirates live? Like the king of the pirates lives at World's End? I can't remember who lives there. Or if that's where they go to get Jack's corpse because he dies and they bring him back to life somehow? Can't remember at all. But that's the concept, right? Like eventually the world ends and it's like a giant waterfall. I can't remember at all. But I remember something like that. If that's your favorite movie and you haven't memorized, tell me what I'm talking about. We're at this island! Oh wow. Ogre, ogre mage, land turtle, Celestite? That's how it worked in the Sinbad cartoon movie too. Oh, I don't remember World's End though. Wait, oh my gosh, that movie is so good with Brad Pitt, right? That cartoon movie, I think I've only seen it once. I remember really liking it though. I don't remember it at all, except for that Brad Pitt is in that movie and he plays one of the characters. And then that's all I remember. I really don't remember anything. I wish I did though. I gotta watch that again. For a second, I thought you were talking about the Sinbad movies, the claymation ones, the Ray Harryhausen ones. I don't know if you've seen those. I grew up watching those. They're some of my favorites. But he says so good they animated the evil goddess like 12 out of 10. Okay, I kinda remember her. Man. Where can you watch that? That's not a Disney movie, is it? Is Sinbad is that a Disney movie? DreamWorks. DreamWorks makes some good animated movies. I'm at this place. I'm assuming it's the kingdom that I'm supposed to go to. But what's above it? Looks like there's something above it. A cave. What am I doing here? I forgot what I'm doing here. Oh, to find a wyvern. That's what it is. Okay, let me go to the town first, because they'll probably have probably charge me an arm and a leg to stay. But I can maybe find some new cool magic there and items to buy. I forgot Layla's with us, the pirate girl. She's supposed to be helping us stop the, I don't know, she's joining our resistance basically, you know, enemy of my enemy type of vibes. So let me go down real quick to this place. If I can. Ooh, Castle Deist? Okay, this is not a town. This is like a dungeon. Oh, hello, little boy. What are you doing here? Go away. Don't come any closer. I'm not gonna hurt you. Who's this kid? Where's your mom? I'm gonna tell my mom. Good. She should be watching you. Cottage. Perfect. Cottage are so good. What's the big idea? You're not the bad guys. No. I thought the Empire had sent their soldiers after us again. You guys live here? Oh wow, you guys hiding out here? The wyvern's right in there. It's sound asleep right now. You just got a wyvern in a room right now? My mom said it's gonna die soon, but that's not true, is it? We'll give it a potion. Dragoons? When I grow up, I want to be a dragoon, just like my dad was. Cute. So there's a wyvern just right in there, huh, kid? I hope my son hasn't caused you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize. He was just scared. I understand. I understand completely. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. Of everyone? In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. If only we had one of the pendants, we would be able to understand it. Of course! The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north of this castle. That cavern may hold one of the pendants that allows one to speak the wyvern's language. Of course! The dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. The wyverns writhed in agony until at last their breath... What? With their wyverns dead, the dragoons were picked off one by one by the Empire. They poisoned the wyvern's water, and the wyverns writhed in agony until at last their breath. That's supposed to be until their last breath. Oh, she says the same thing if I talk about either. Okay. She's not gonna know anything about this, huh? Alright, so there's one more in here, huh? And we can't speak its tongue. Whoa, it's huge! I wasn't expecting this Bahamut-like creature. Amazing! I love dragons. Okay. Alright. Okay. I got you. We're gonna be able to talk to dragons. Oh, alright. Empty room. Okay. No monsters here, right? Just you guys? Wait, I don't want to go downstairs yet. I guess I should. Let's just go. It's not where I came from. Oh, look at it. See? Phoenix Down. How lovely. I guess this is the best they can do for like, hey, wary traveler, this is all we got. Hope it helps. Kind of like thing. Wow. I mean, it's sad that they're the last two left, but at least they have each other. Mom and son. That's sad. Oh, treasure. Stop tome. Curse tome. Stun tome. Tomes I'm not gonna use, probably. Maybe. Never say never. Unicorn horn. I feel like I did get one of these before. A horn that cures status ailments that wear off after battle. Has the same effect as Basuna. Oh yeah, this is like a useless one. No offense to this magic. But like, they wear off after battle. Now the only time that would be useful is if the battle was going on really long and it was lasting forever and the status effects just so happened to be like crushing you. Then, and only then, would that be useful. Wow, look at all this treasure! Sage's Wisdom, Gold Needle, Saint's Spirit, Winged Sword, Mallet, Cross, Antidote, Eye Drops. What a collection. What a collection of items for us. Winged Sword, a light sword that is effective against flying enemies. We're not gonna kill any flying enemies, we're friends with the Wyverns. Saint's Spirit, a crystal that maximizes spirit. Forget what spirit does. Magic? Magic? Raises your magic? Sage's Wisdom, a stone that maximizes intellect. I know that these do something for you, but I don't actually know what. But that's really cool. Let's see if anybody wants to have a winged sword. Demon Spear, I forget. This one is also good at flying enemies. This is not as strong or effective. Okay, I'm excited actually. Because I love dragons. I love a clear quest. A clear objective. It's nice. Ooh, I love it already. I love moss and rocks. You know? Oh, Heal Gigas is back. Love this guy. One of my favorite characters. I hope we meet some other Gigas. I love, like, when it's starting to become to scale, in a way. Scale for the game. You know, like, he's larger than us. We're these little people. I love that. 230 gil. Man, the hardest part of Final Fantasy II so far is that I don't know which ladder to go down first. I love that though, because it's different from the first one. The map is not so clear. The objective is clear, but how to get there when you're in the dungeon is not so. And I like that, because I'm an exploratory type. I like to go, I like to see everything. Also, I don't mind grinding. You know, sometimes it's a little much, but it's fun actually. I like watching them get stronger. I like rooting for my team, you know? I just feel in their little AI spirit, they're really trying. They really want this. I really feel that. Oh, Deist Cavern. What's this? You come across the remains of a dragoon. Something nearby on the ground catches your eye. That better not be the... You found a pendant? Immediately? How many do we need? I thought we only need one to talk to them. You gotta be kidding me. A pendant signifying fellowship among the dragoons of Deist. That just like that? So what's in here to be found then? You know I gotta explore this whole place? That's kind of ridiculous. I think we can agree. But cool! You see, what if he chose the wrong one? There's gotta be something else here. I got teleport anyways. If for whatever reason, it's just like, there's probably some cool treasure down here. And a chance to get stronger. That's the true gold. Wisdom. An opportunity to learn and improve. That's treasure. And the MP is looking good, honestly, in terms of like, how many, whatever, like, how it works, like, however many times you need to cast your magic. The MP is looking solid. We can, I feel like we have at least like 50 more uses before we're gonna be running dry. Oh, Hellfire. That's gotta be like a fire type item. Wouldn't you think? A stone that deals fire damage has the same effect as fire. Quite nice. Quite nice. It's interesting how they changed like the meaning of Scourge in this game. Because like I said, Scourge in the first game was more about wiping out enemies. And this one's just like poison gas. So far not very effective on any creature. Hey, wait, let's... Alright. Lots of treasure. over here. Oh, sir! So worth it. Worth it. Very rare item. I really do like using a cure kind of like a regen. You know? That like just periodic healing. Especially when it's like low level like this. It's kind of nice. And it still helps like people level up that part of that magic. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we found what we were looking for pretty early on in this cave. I'm not even sure what else we should do here, but I gotta explore this cave. Oh, yellow soul. Okay, let's not heal it. Fire heals that thing. So does thunder? Is that what I just saw? Okay, magic in general heals that. Good to know. That's cool. You don't see a lot of monsters like that in Final Fantasy where any magic is just like water for them. Like some nice juice. These reverence, those are strong. I think when they attack us, they heal or something, which makes sense, kinda. I mean, there's not a lot of zombie lore like that where if they eat you, they become real again, or like they heal up. There's not a lot of... You know what gets close to? Kind of gets close. Ah, what's that movie called? Night of the Living Dead. Or no, Return of the Living Dead, which is a super interesting title. It always confuses me when I was growing up because I was like, wait a second, is this a sequel to Night of the Living Dead? No, but it's made to be like that. Return of the Living Dead is just like its own thing. But in that movie, the zombies are in so much pain, something like that, and they think if they eat brains or something, they'll feel better. That's like the disease, which I think is cool. Which, honestly, it may or may not be the zombie lore. Like, you could argue that zombies are so insatiable because they're in pain, and that's why they eat you. You haven't seen that? Sounds sick. It is very much like... How I'll describe it to you. It is a good one. It's goofy though. Do you know? You could say it's a B movie in that category. It's definitely like got a lot of famous one-liners. It's so old. It's 80s. I love it though. It's great. I think there is a Return of the Living Dead sequel as well, like a Return of the Living Dead 2. I'm pretty sure. I just for some reason always enjoy watching zombie movies even if they're bad. Same! I enjoy watching any movie even if it's bad. Especially horror movie. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I mean, going to the movies actually in general is my absolute favorite thing to do. I feel like it doesn't seem like it would be, but it's like I'll see any movie at the theater. I don't care. I just love the ambiance, the atmosphere, the vibe. Like I'm instantly happy as soon as I walk in. I like being scared. You know, like I like the creepier the better is how I like my horror movies. But I really enjoy lore. So if it's got a great story, that sells it for me. I like to imagine, this is really terrifying, I don't even know why I'm going to say this, but I do like to imagine that horror movies could take place in reality, because that scares me even more. And so if they have lore, it's like, you know, there's a meaning, there's a reason, there's something to research, there's a way to prevent it. Probably horror movies are my favorite genre, honestly. But I also like social issue dramas. I love courtroom dramas. I would say horror and drama. Those are my favorite. I also really like war movies. Like, all of them. Any of them, but especially anything dealing with like World War II or One. Just like, really. And the Vietnam War. I just love them. I think I don't like ghost or demon stuff that often. Yeah. You know, I don't actually really like ghost stuff. The demon stuff I don't mind because it's so creepy. I think for the paranormal ones, it's just not interesting enough for me. I love monster horror movies. I love slashers also. Quiet Place. Yes. You know, that's a good one to like discuss because it's like sci-fi horror to me, which I love. I love sci-fi horror. I love space horror. Like actually I just love sci-fi horror. Oh, The Thing is your goat. I've only seen The Thing one time and it was amazing because it uses practical effects and that's really big for me. They really stopped doing that a long time ago, but the fact that it's all like handmade sells it. It's not even, it doesn't, it's so well done. It's so well done. I don't know how, like that's like peak artistry, The Thing. It's so good. I need to rewatch it. I've only seen it once, but it's very visual. I'll just tell you my favorite movies. So I told you The Lost Boys, 1987. Vampire movie. So good. Best movie ever. I can say that with full confidence. I love that movie to death. It like, every time I watch it, I feel like I understand why I'm alive. I don't know how to explain it. It's got a great soundtrack. It's got a lot of great lines in it. It's very 80s. It's very cheesy, you know, but that's what makes it good. You gotta check it out whenever you get the chance. No pressure. I don't know anyone who hates that movie, I'll tell you that. It's really what it is. It's really so everything it's supposed to be. That movie's perfect to me. I also really love Starship Troopers. That's another, I think that's a 90s movie. It's a satire. Basically, it's a sci-fi movie about aliens and being really patriotic for your country or whatever and going to fight them. There's a lot going on. It's very gory. Lots of bugs. I love it so much. Lots of also great one-liners. I also really like the movie Cloud Atlas. Beautiful movie. Semi-problematic. Great movie. Great message. I have the book too. It's like sitting somewhere over somewhere. Where is my book? It used to be sitting up there. I don't know where it is. But it's one of my favorite movies. I like The Toxic Avenger. You haven't seen any of these? I wouldn't say they're like the most popular movies, honestly. They're very what they are. You know? They're most of them I named are cult classics so far. Lost Boys, you know, Starship Troopers or whatever. And then, what was I about to say? Toxic Avenger. That's another like late 80s movie, sci-fi. You have this kid who gets bullied all the time. he gets he gets thrown into like a toxic waste vat and becomes like this. He looks like this. He looks like the hill he goes like this ogre creature, and he's still a big like kind of sweetheart on the inside, but now he's violent and he's like, it's definitely not for everyone. I would say it's so good. It's really good. It's very graphic, okay, like, it's so good. It's great. It's very 80s. And what other movies do I like? I was literally making a list of my top 100 movies of all time. And it's a very chaotic list. I don't think many would agree with me, but I agree with me. And that's what matters. I also like Candyman. Have you seen that with Tony Todd? I love Tony Todd, but Candyman is my favorite actual horror movie. Really good. Fantastic. I like the sequels too. Great soundtrack in the first one. Great. Candyman has the best horror theme that I think he does. Don't ever feel pressure to do anything. I feel like if you have different interests than me or anyone, that's good, because then we'll share new things, you know? You'll be like, Marissa, have you ever seen that? And I'll be like, no, I don't even know what that is. And then I'll be like, fiction, have you seen that? And you'll be like, no. And we will open each other's minds. 0 for 6. That's okay. That's actually hilarious. Honestly, it's actually not surprising, because I don't think the movies that I love they're not nobody's thinking about these movies. They're really like cult classics. Like, you've got to just like this kind of stuff to like these movies. They're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like Saving Private Ryan, or what's another really popular movie? I love Lord of the Rings, actually. It's not necessarily one of my favorite movies. It's just like something I really enjoy. I actually had the script for the first movie when I was a child. I was actually really obsessed with Lord of the Rings, but I had the books, but I didn't get through them with my baby brain. I'd love to like eventually read them. I think it would be really interesting. I love all those details, but I used to have the first movie like memorized. That was really fun for me. That was a fun era. I know we talked about Jingle All the Way already. That's really up there. That's really like in my top 10. One of my favorite movies. Okay, where are we? If I go up, that will get me all the way to another thing. Gosh, there's so many different ways I could go. This is a large map. I'm excited. I wonder if it'll help with my streams. I've been doing okay, but maybe it'll make it even better. Oh my gosh, I just fell through a bridge! Oh, I was not expecting that. Where did it take me? Have I been here? Basement 4? I tried to read The Hobbit too, but no. I didn't really like the Hobbit movies, but oh, I'm on the other side of where the bridge was broken. Okay, that's some kind of progress. I enjoy watching them though. They're really not, there's no comparison to Lord of the Rings movies, but I enjoy them for what they are, because I love fantasy. I love dragons and things. I love trolls. I feel like I'm easily entertained. And at the same time, get bored easily. I feel like Lord of the Rings just feels like you have such a cool gang. I know! They have the coolest gang! I think that about Naruto. I think that about a lot of stuff I watch. Because I didn't have those kind of strong friendships. It's not how I felt, personally. And I always, like, love that idea that everybody, either, like, they don't like each other right away, but they grow on each other, or they do like each other, and they just always have each other's backs or something. Like, I love that. I never even seen all of Naruto. I actually just started watching that last year, and I love it. I think I'm on season 4. I don't know. I don't remember where I'm at. But I like the idea that, like, you're forced to kind of work with people, and then all of a sudden you don't even realize you're protecting them, like you're defending them. I really like that. Like those subconscious bonds are made. Oh, where am I? I was at the place where there was bridges, and I was like, oh, this took me where I needed to go. Okay, no, they're not connected. Okay, so next time I come through this place, if I even remember how to get there, I can't go across the bridge. I've got to go all the way around. What a nightmare this dungeon has quickly become. Oh, wait. No, I went in a circle. This is where I was. Okay. That's good to know. I gotta get to that water. Yeah, falling through the bridge at 3 a.m. not the vibe at all. I always like try to imagine, like, if I was really in this situation, I could see how people would give up. Like, you'd want to keep pressing forward, but like after the 3rd cave and going the wrong direction, and you're fighting monsters literally constantly. That's tough. Those are true heroes. Whoever does that, so honorable. So resilient. Even, I like hiking, but like, you're not fighting anything when you're going on a hike. I think about that sometimes watching any movie where there's physical combat. Fighting is actually extremely exhausting. Especially if you're wielding a sword and a shield. You're fighting for hours? Come on, you guys, keep it up. Don't let my energy get to you. You're doing so great. Let me see this. Let me see these magic I have. Maybe I will teach. I don't really have as much. It feels like I'm gaining a ton. Like blind tone. Inflicts darkness. Just feel like even though I have 7 of them, it's just not even worth it to teach anybody that. Because you still have to level it up. I'm not doing that. Leveling up darkness or blind or whatever. Oh, where am I? I'm back at the beginning! I'm gonna go outside real quick and save it and use a cottage. I'm determined to see this through. Mithril gloves. I can't believe I made it to the other side. What luck! What luck. I feel like that didn't take so long. Not as long as it could have, for sure. Mithril mirror. Mithril mirror? What's that? That's new. A mirror that guards against magic attacks. Has the same effect as wall? I don't even have wall, but that is actually a great move. If we encounter an enemy. Oh wait, this is a dead end? Oh, I can go around. Oh, that's where I came from. So, okay, so wow, I still have to find a way back across this bridge because I have to get all the way to the other side where that other yellow thing is because I haven't been over there yet. But I got these treasures. But I've recently learned that relaxation is totally normal and standard. I love playing games and talking. It's so much fun. So many parts of my brain are being used right now. And it feels like no parts of my brain are being used. It's so like, it's like a massage in your head. That's how it feels. I was trying to say this earlier, like literally like 2 hours earlier. I get headaches when I get overexcited. Sometimes, like, say you have good news say like, oh, you got free tickets to go to blah. The thought that I had the free thing and I know I'm going to blah will spike my happiness levels to like 1,000. That by the time I go do the blah, I'm dead. I'm dead and I have a headache. And I just wish I could, well, I'm trying to learn how to balance these waves of emotion. Like, I don't want to pretend to be unhappy, which is what I usually do. Pretend to be unhappy. Like, I just try to mute how happy I am so that I can feel it in waves. That's very difficult. I want to be able to feel what I feel in the moment, but it just physically, why does it hurt me? What did I do? Why does it like that? I'm afraid I'm gonna burn out before I get to Friday. That's interesting. It's it's alarming. It shouldn't be this way. I need professional help, maybe. I don't know if somebody can help me manage that kind of feeling. But like, I had a really nice day. I'm so happy right now. I feel like I'm gonna be happy tomorrow. And I just want to calm down and not get overexcited. So I can keep my momentum. Maybe I should just take more naps. That's kind of how I feel. Actually, maybe it's like a form of being hyperactive, because let me tell you, as a child, I actually had this issue. I was actually, this doesn't make any sense, it's not gonna make any sense. I was a very serious, mean child. Very serious, stern child, but at the same time, very hyperactive with sugar, those kind of substances. Really, I'm very sensitive to anything, any kind of thing. I don't drink coffee or nothing like this. I kind of have a natural way about me. And if I do have those kinds of things, I'm just, oh, what? Acid file. Interesting. I'm just at 1,000. I'm at 1,000%. So I don't think I've eaten anything recently that's causing me to be this way. I think I'm just extra happy because the good things are happening. And it's not, I didn't have any sugar or anything like that. Today, nothing like that. Nothing. I barely have anything that's good now. That's actually delicious. My form of sugar lately is applesauce. That's my dessert. Which I love applesauce though. One of my favorite things. Acid file. Acid that deals poison damage. Cool. That's new. Right. Ah, I made it! Satisfying. That beautiful water in the background. I love water in games. I love it. It's my favorite thing. It is not really about being underwater. That's not it. Because I can play an underwater game. That's fun. But it's the splashing. This water doesn't splash in this game. But I love water when you're walking in like water game. You're walking in a game that has water and it splashes. Or you can hear like the sound of wet rocks and walking on them. It's one of my favorite things. I like wet stones. I like green mossy stones. I love this area. Okay, nothing. If I was gonna be a monster in a movie, like a movie monster, I would definitely want to be Godzilla. Something like that. Or a werewolf. Something that eats people and tears them to shreds. I feel like that would be my favorite kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't want to be a vampire or a ghost like that. I'd want to be something that's like vicious and has lots of teeth. It really suits me. Especially the eating part. I feel like it really suits me. You know that game Rampage? From the 90s? I don't know, it's old. I think it was a Super Nintendo game and then it was on N64. Rampage World Tour. And you get to be a lizard or you get to be a... What the heck? You get to be a lizard. What are the other animals? Do you get to be a gorilla? I want to say you get to be a mouse in that game. I can't remember. But you remember playing it as a kid? Yeah, that's one of my childhood games too. Oh my gosh, I love that game. Punching through the windows and ripping out the person and eating them. I love doing that. I just wish I could do it again. I can't. That game, I think you can only play on an emulator or something. That's the game they need to bring back. It just felt so good. Crazy that I still remember the vibe so well. Yeah, it's so satisfying. Climbing, punching, and then you get to the top and you just stomp on the building until it collapses. And all the while you have helicopters and policemen shooting you. It's like so annoying. Those are so fun. What? Oh my gosh! A chimera! Wait, let me check the last door first. A chimera here, of all places, guarding something? Oh, are we equipped to even defeat that thing? Oh, you said, I remember there was like a bonus monster that was super OP, like a temporary one. I kind of remember too. I think it was like if you ate something, I'm making up stuff. This is what my brain thinks. You like ate something and then like it transformed you into like a more strong version of yourself, but I don't know if that's really it. Was it a flying one? I think you're more right. You're more right. I'm not right at all. I think what you're saying makes sense. Makes sense to me. Oh man, I don't know what to expect from this creature. Somehow we always use all our potions. This is a fragment of a memory from me being like 5. I do not know anything. But you sound correct. Sound more correct than whatever I was saying. Chimera coming. Yes. Cool creature. 4 of them? Okay, let's get ready, guys. Let's get ready. We don't know what to expect. Let's see. Let's try to have her use one of our items. Why not? Let's try a blind tome. Why not? Okay, got one of them. Oh, blaze. Okay, that didn't do anything. Probably because I cast shell. Because I'm prepared. Cool. Not so tough. I feel like we can handle this. See, if I knew how long Layla was gonna be with us, I'd give her something to be like more of an effective party member, but like, nah, we don't need her. We don't need her. The 3 of us are so strong. We don't need anyone. Look at that. Champions. Look at this beautiful water. The life spring is awash with a soft light. What am I gonna ask this? I probably don't even know the proper word to ask this. Oh, please tell me I'm not gonna have to come here again and ask it the right word. I am, aren't I? You gotta be kidding me. We came here to talk to water, and the water can't even talk to us. Wow. Anticlimactic. I don't know the word to even talk to this water. This game is gonna... Okay, listen. This is the first time this game pisses me off right now. So you're telling me, based on what I'm thinking right now, I'm supposed to go... Okay. I was supposed to find the pendant, right? Let's just say this is a theory. I'm supposed to find the pendant. I can't even say this stupid word. Pendant. Immediately. I found it immediately. So I'm supposed to then go back to that little town. It's not even a town. It's a broken castle. And give it to that sick wyvern who's on its deathbed. It's going to tell me probably the word I need to come back to this place to talk to the water. I was here for too long. You got to be kidding me. This is unacceptable. And I'm not going to be able to just manifest back to this place. I got to remember exactly how I got there. Alright. I'm not going to be angry about it. We leveled up. We had a good time. We had a lot of good conversations. I can't be mad. I could sleep. What's the point? I already know what sleep will be like. I don't know what that water will say though. You see that? That's mystery. If I could talk to water, I would. You see what I've gone through? I heard that the lowermost chambers of the cavern hold the life spring, the place that the wyverns use as a hatchery. Do I gotta bring this wyvern there to like feel better? Blah blah blah. Yeah. That's it? Why didn't you tell me that from before? Did you? I don't remember her ever saying that. I got the pendant. Can I talk? Oh, we can talk to it now. We seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us? Straight to the point. The Empire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood. But maybe... Oh, is that your baby? How's the egg? I have one last request. This, I knew it. We had to come back up here with the pendant to get this egg to take it down to the life water spring. Ridiculous. I was just being extra curious. I was like, okay, we got the pendant right away. Guess I'll just explore this dungeon. And what a mistake I have made. I was just trying to be efficient. I have one last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it in the life spring. Sure. It is the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring soon, it will wither and die. You got it. You obtained the wyvern egg. I can't believe this! But we're gonna have a pet dragon. The egg, the last of the wyverns. Take it to the life spring. I beg you. No, don't die! Oh, it's still alive. You stay alive, okay? But you're poisoned? Why can't you go in the life spring? I got this egg. She don't care. Man, you could at least heal us to full health or give us something we can buy. Wyvern egg. The last wyvern egg. I'm saying that word really confidently. I'm assuming that's how you say that word. It dying and then still being actual and then dying again. I know. It's funny. Why must you do this to me, game? It knew I was gonna go. I think I remember exactly how to get there though. I'm actually pretty, listen, I say this all the time. I've said this all the time when I play these games. That I have a great sense of direction. That I can read maps. And it doesn't compute to the gaming world for whatever reason. But I do! I don't get lost, really. It's really hard to get lost in a place. But like, once I've seen how to get somewhere driving, I'm getting there every time without MapQuest. I'm a visual person. The only issue is if I'm singing a song and I get a little sidetracked, miss my exit. That doesn't mean I'm lost. Just missed my exit. Okay? But in these games, dude, it's a lot. I think it's just incredibly detailed. All the lights and the colors and the 56,000 battles back to back. It's quite a bit. And actually, like, I was in this dungeon for so long without a plot or a reason, and now I have an actual purpose. It's renewing me a little bit. I think I could go to bed, but I just want to stay up and do stuff. Right? It's so hard to make that decision. Sleep or do stuff. Do stuff is always kind of gonna win. If I could do stuff in my sleep, life would be perfect. But I know it's not intended that way. We have to rest. We have to see rest as valuable. As rest is doing something. It is just as important as doing something. You know? Rest is it's a thing. It's like eating. You have to. It's crucial. It definitely helps with your brain. But I can eat fast if I want. Why can't I rest fast? That's a great point. Actually, it is hard to rest fast. You can't eat fast. You can drink water fast and like stay alive that way, but resting really takes a lot of work. They don't tell you that when you learn how to rest. They don't tell you how hard it's gonna be to just sit there and do nothing. Only recently have I been like, I can watch a movie without working. I can just watch something and just watch it and it's okay. That's still kind of difficult for me because I'm used to crocheting through everything. Like, crochet and watch this, crochet and watch that. But I'm like, what if I just lay here? What a concept. Yeah, it is a struggle to not be busy with your hands or your mind, honestly. I'm really like trying to enjoy it, and I want to say I am starting to enjoy just doing nothing. It is so ooh, it's so fun. I've just been telling myself I'm gonna work really hard and then be vegetable after 2 a.m. It works half the time. That's good though. See, I don't even have that. I don't have that yet. What I do, I think mine's is kind of in the morning. So like, I let myself sleep in. If I'm having a good dream, I let myself keep dreaming. And I tell myself I can do that. Like I did that today, which is why I slept till 1 in the morning. Not in the morning. I slept till 1 p.m. I didn't know it was that late though because I don't check the time when I let myself sleep in. Because it's not fun, then I give myself anxiety. That's good what you do. You give yourself like, I'm off shift. I kind of started doing that with, like I said, in the morning, I work out and then I move slowly to get to where I'm supposed to go next. But on the weekends, I say if it's Friday night, I'm off work. I don't have to keep track of my schedule anymore or how long I've done something. It's the weekend. I don't have to track this. I have never told you this yet, but so I've been doing this for 10 years. I time everything I do. Okay. So like say I'm crocheting, I do it for 30 minutes. I'll like say I'm working on like here's an example. That's not an example. Here's an example. Say I'm making something with this color, and I'm just making one project. This is just to say this is one project. I work on the project 30 minutes, then I mark off that I worked on it for 30 minutes. Then I set my timer again, and I work for 30 minutes, and then I mark off my timer that I work for 30 minutes. And I keep working in 30-minute increments until I reach 2 hours, and then I can't work on that project anymore unless, there's always an unless. Sometimes I can keep going, but I have a very strict, you've got to move on, because I have too many interests. That is how I keep kind of track of what I have already done, and if I've chosen one thing for too long, like for instance crochet. I can work on, I only actually am able to crochet for 3 hours now because I hurt my wrist. I used to crochet for 8 hours, and I would just do multiple projects, you know, like in a day. But now it's like, okay, a stream for 2 to 3 hours, done. Okay, work on YouTube for 2 hours max a day, done. Music, I can actually do music as long as I want to, but 2 hours is really, come on, that's done, you know. And then crochet and working out, blah. And that's how I do my life. I do my whole life like that. And it took me years to stop doing that because I started having anxiety when I wasn't timing myself. That's crazy. But now I made it to where on the weekends, I don't have to time myself. And I only time myself when I'm actually doing something that I feel like I need to time. Because honestly, if I go too long without doing the schedule, it makes my brain feel like mush. Like I lose a certain sense of time and I don't know what I did that day. I don't know if this is healthy, but it's keeping me alive. Because other than the 30-minute increment schedule I also have another thing I use that is literally my habits, where I keep track of every single thing I do. Shower, hair wash. I even put a new one on there, which is talking to human beings. You know, working out, the kind of workout I do, because I will forget, hey, when was the last time I did this? When was the last time I did that? And then I just go look and be like, oh, you did this 4 times this week. And I'll be like, oh, chill. Now, I don't know if it's healthy, but it works for me, you know? It really does work for me. And I think if you have this kind of brain where you have a lot you want to do and you don't want to work on one thing for too long and you want to have it more balanced, it does help. You know what I mean? If I had a giant project like that, which I have in the past, it does take priority. But when you're done, yeah, it creates that freedom to where you can now have this kind of structure, this kind of schedule in a more structured way. You know? I think it's hard to deny my brain wanting to fixate on something. Yes. But that's actually why I came up with this schedule, because I have an addictive personality or something. So if I don't keep track, I'm better at it now. Like, I'm conscious of what I'm doing. It's really easy for me to work on one thing for forever, the entire day. Some people are okay with that, but because of who I am in my entire life, it really it negatively impacts me, because I mean, I don't want to say it's negative. It's just that there's so many other things. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and I'm anxious about how much stuff I want to do. So it just helps me relax, knowing that I can chip away at everything one by one. Every now and then I take the risk of working on one thing and that being the majority, and it is okay. It really is just a mental thing. As long as I can convince myself that it's fine and that it was worth it, then it's okay. You know? Yeah, it makes sense. I'm glad it makes sense. I really like making to-do lists. My mom's a big list maker. That's her thing. Like, I can't do a check-off list because I'll hurt my own feelings if I don't get something done. Though I have graduated, now I do have a piece of paper on my fridge, which is goals, and I have 4 goals for the month of stuff I want to accomplish. Getting a GameCube controller was one of them, so I get to check it off. You know, that kind of, make those kind of lists. I mean, at the end of the day, I've had to, because of just I've had issues, I've had to reassure myself that no matter what, it's a good thing. No matter how my day has looked, it's a good day, you know? As you don't want to pick yourself apart completely. I'm just saying, I let it control my life a bit. But I have more forgiveness to my own day if something doesn't go 100% right. Which is good for me. It's good for me. Did that just do 500 damage? Why are they getting stronger? Is it just me? I remember them doing damage like that before. Or I've just not been paying attention. I used to manually keep track of the schedule I'm talking about, my 30-minute one, and just have a color coordinated pen. But now there's a bunch of apps. I have a really good app that helps me with it. So I just assumed that anything I did was me trying my best. Exactly. And I just want to improve what my best is. Exactly. Yes. Makes it easier to not be so annoyed at myself, I think. Yes, exactly like this. Like, I feel like every day that you're conscious, like, you know that you want to do a good job, that's good, you know. And then no matter what you do that day, that is really you trying, you know. You'll know yourself more than anyone. You'll know when you're slacking off. I don't like to say it because that sounds negative, but you'll know when you're really not really making the effort and stuff like that. And you just have to kind of check in with yourself, you know. I don't know if you've seen my bio, but I have a mood disorder. So that's kind of why, and it developed kind of when I was like 23, when I was already doing the schedule, but I didn't really know about it till like I was like 26. I really had to like be kinder to myself because there are really days where I'm not fully functioning. There's a lot of days, like half the month. So I can't be as strict as I used to be because I'll spiral and just get really sad, you know? And so like I have to accept that there's now limitations, but it's okay because, and did you hear that? Loud bang outside my apartment at 3:44 in the morning. Every day I know I want to do a good job. You did hear that? Yeah, it was loud. And all my windows are closed. So that's how loud it is. But every day I know I want to do a good job, and I know that I'm always doing a good job because I'm trying to take care of myself, and that looks different every day. You know, that's important. All right, we're gonna hatch this egg. I kind of hope that it's a different color. Not that I wouldn't mind an orange dragon, but just because it would be fun for me having a different colored dragon egg. Yeah, saying it looks different every day is a good way to put it. Yes. All right. Give it this egg. The wyvern egg sinks gently to the bottom of the spring. This is so exciting. The egg rests deeply at the bottom of the life spring. Is it not gonna hatch? This game's starting to piss me off. It's not gonna hatch in front of our eyes? You gotta be kidding me. What did I come here for? What the heck? We're not gonna get to see it hatch. I guess I thought that it was just gonna be a miraculous magical thing. But no. No, we don't get to witness it. It's gonna take probably 7 years. Who knows how long it takes for dragons to hatch? Really, truly. That's fine. I gotta say, this was successful. The fact that I went through that whole dungeon! The whole dungeon. And then I went back? Amazing. This is my largest crochet stick, by the way, that I just have in my hand. I'm working on something that requires it. It's right next to me. It's great for getting something done quickly. I'm gonna visit this dragon one more time, and then I'm gonna call it a life. Unless they're gonna let us see this dragon? The last living wyvern is dead, but the egg you placed in the spring remains. When does it hatch? Someday it will hatch. And the wyvern will spread its great wings and soar through the sky for the rebels. I have a question. Are these wyverns asexual? Like Jurassic Park? Because if maybe it only takes one wyvern to have one egg, it can keep making itself, right? The wyverns can't thank you for what you've done, so allow me to do so in their place. We are grateful. You're welcome. Is that it? What's the sun have to say? The wyvern, it's dead. You're making me sad now. Is it really dead? It's really dead. God. I'm actually sad about this. And even more sad that we don't get to see the— okay, but this is what's probably gonna happen. Probably— okay, wait. My ear thing is falling out. Probably the baby wyvern is gonna know that we saved it. It's gonna know our touch. It's gonna know our essence. And it's gonna come at the, like, last battle. And it's gonna save us all or something like that.